All right, everybody, welcome back. Another episode of the Unwired Appalachia Weekly Walkthrough. Means football season's here. We got week 2 coming up. Last week, it was all Pike County, Kentucky, all that stuff. This week, West Virginia high school football starts as well. We're doing this a little day early because most of the time football starts on a Friday. This week, it's starting on a Thursday. We got 2 Thursday games. Kickoff of the season for West Virginia, Mingo Central, and Tug Valley, an in-county game. Two of our local teams over there in Mingo County. Dave Jones and his squad, Tug Valley, with the new coach getting ready to open the season. That's always a fun one. Should be a really good, fun little rivalry there, and that's always a great game to kick off the season. Big crowds over there, a lot of excitement, really good football. Mingo's 2A, Tug's Class A, but they're both really good programs. Great test for both teams to open the season. All right, moving on to Thursday, college UPIKE. At some point, you'll see a interview with Corey Phipps coming out. Hopefully, that's out today. UPIKE will be traveling to Arkansas Baptist. That's a long trip. Little insider baseball here. Before the game, we reached out to former News Express employee, I guess, Justin Holbrook. He was here a long time. He's a sports writer. He lives in Arkansas now. He's gonna show up for that game. Hopefully get to meet Coach Phipps and the teams. Hopefully do some cool stuff there. So shout out Justin Holbrook. Shout out Coach Phipps for welcoming him in. That was a very cool thing for him to do. Should be a fun game to open the season. Moving on, Friday, Pike County Bowl. That's the big one around here, Pike County Bowl. Friday at Haywood Stadium at Belfry. Pike Central and Martin County kick things off at 6. This one I think is 2-1 over the years. Martin County has the lead. Pike Central won the first one in this series. This should be unless they renew it for 2 more years next year. This might be the last time these two play. So Pike Central's trying to get that series back to even. Martin County, they're coming off of a loss to Lawrence County. Pike Central's coming off of a loss to Greenham County. Both teams looking for the first win of the season. Pike Central has a new coach. Did some good things against Greenham County. I'm sure they learned a lot from that, and they'll try to move on from that and rebound and find a way to improve throughout the season. Jonah Hicks had a lot on his plate last week. Moving on to the big game Friday night at Belfry. Louisville Central at Belfry. These two teams used to meet all the time in Class 3A state championship. Belfry's now in 2A, so they can't do that anymore. So and Central's they're still there in 3A, but they're going to keep this rivalry going by coming to the Pike County Bowl for the second straight year. Should be a fun one. Louisville Central has a new coach. Marvin Danzler stepped down. Mikhail McKay, I think is his name. Now, if I mispronounced that, coach, I'm sorry. The new coach there. So Belfry picked up a big win in their first game of the season. I think it was 57-12 over East Carter. Central, I think, got off to I think they lost to DuPont Manual, which is a big 6A school. Nothing wrong with that. Moving on, Friday night, non-Pike County Bowl games. Eastridge versus Clay County in the South Laurel Bowl. So that should be a good one. Eastridge coming off of a big 20-0 win over Morgan County. Clay County, I think, fell last week. I can't remember. There's a lot of games. Sorry if I missed that one. Moving on, Paintsville. They traveled to Newport Central Catholic. That should be a good test between two good programs there. Paintsville got a big win over Floyd Central to open the season. Johnson Central at Madison Central. Johnson Central played last Saturday at Shelby Valley's Blue and White Bowl. They ended up beating Lesser Central 30-6. They're going up against a big contest against Madison Central. I think both these teams last week only threw it a handful of times combined. I think that was just Johnson Central. I don't think Madison Central threw the ball at all. So this is going to be a run game. That could be a quick one. Whoever does the best in the run game is going to win that one. Moving on, Hazard will be at home versus Whitley County in the home opener. Hazard coming off of a big win over Montgomery County in the season opener. Congratulations to Coach Jordan Amos getting his first career win against a buddy of ours, Coach Joe Chirico, who used to be at Paintsville, and then George Rogers Clark. He's now at Montgomery County, but Hazard will play Whitley County at 7:30 p.m. Friday night, and then Prairie Central will be at Bell County. Prairie Central, Mark Dixon will go down and try to beat Dudley Hilton. Dudley's a character. He's a great guy. He's fun to talk to. So best of luck to both teams in that. And then Floyd Central is at McGoffin County. That's Friday night at 7:30. Floyd Central lost to Paintsville, like I said earlier. And then we got some games Saturday because Pike County Bowl. The two games Saturday are Shelby Valley and Phelps at 6 o'clock. That'll be at Pikeville's Hiller Howard Field at the Hambley Athletic Complex. That's a good way to kick it off. Phelps will be making the return for the first time in like 5 or 6 seasons. And then while Phelps is in it, they filled the spot that left over by Prestonsburg because Prestonsburg jumped up into the main event to take on Pikeville after Pikeville's opponent. I can't remember who they played this year off the top of my head. They dropped out, but so Prestonsburg and Pikeville will be at 8:30. Pikeville fell last week to Cal's Christian Academy of Louisville. That's one of the best teams in the state. No shame in that loss. Prestonsburg picked up a win over Betsy Lane. It'd be a really good test for both of these teams to see where they're at early in the season. I know both teams want to win this game in front of a big crowd. Should be fun. Also, during Pike County Bowl weekend, they'll announce the legends. They'll do the Queens Awards. So a big fun weekend. It should be big crowds. Also this weekend, 15th Region All-A Volleyball going on at Pike Central. And Betsy Lane's football is open this week. They should be back next week. So full slate of games this week. We'll try to keep you updated with all we can. We'll definitely be at the Pike County Bowl. We'll have all those games covered. So, and then Mayhan and Steve Friday night, who I don't even know where they're going to be at right now, but they'll be out somewhere. We'll have as many games as possible out there. Plus, in our newspapers, you'll see soccer, volleyball throughout the week. You'll see Rick Bentley was giving us stuff from UPIKE. So we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cool stuff coming up. So just stay tuned, stay reading all of our newspapers. Pike County Bowl magazine, if you're there at the game, we produce the magazine. We're very proud of that. Corey Vance did a great job with the design and the layout, and it's just a cool product. Pick that up. I don't know if I missed anything. Check out our social medias for Rick behind the scenes. Corey, who does a little bit of everything. He's a little busy right now, but he'll be doing something video-wise. For Mayhan and Steve, I'm Randy White. We'll see y'all next time.